Okay, so these are the material that we're going to be needing. I'll be using 2 shades of pink. You could use 1 shade and 1 other color. You could use just 2 colors. I'll be using 3. I'll be using a 4mm crochet hook. So we're going to start off with a magic ring. For those of you who cannot make a magic ring, you could chain up 4, go back into the first chain space and make a slip knot, and into that circle you could make this part. After you make the slip knot, you're going to chain up 3, and then you go back into the circle and you're going to continue this process. That's for those who cannot make the magic ring. So I'm going to chain up 3, and then I'm going to put 2 double crochet, because the chain 3 count as a double crochet. I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to place 3 double crochet inside the magic ring. You're going to chain 2 and place 3 more double crochet inside the magic ring. Now you're going to chain 2 and you want to place 3 more double crochet. So you're supposed to have 4 sets of 3 double crochet together. You're going to chain 2. You're going to pull the string together. So you want to slip stitch on top of the chain 3 space. Where you have the chain 3 and the first double crochet, you're going to make a slip stitch there. Chain up 1, and in the chain 2 space you're going to make 8 double crochet. Chain 1, and in the chain 2 space you want to make a single crochet. You want to chain 1, skip 1 space and go into the second chain space and make 2 single crochet. Then you chain 1 and make 2 more single crochet into that same chain space. You want to chain 1 and make a single crochet into the chain 2 space. Then you're going to chain 1 and make 8 double crochet into the last chain 2 space. Then you're going to chain 1 and make a slip stitch where you join it together. So you chain 1, you make a slip stitch, and you chain 1 and cut off your yarn. You just pull that through. You're supposed to have something looking like this. So we're gonna take our another color. My other color would be white. So you want to turn the art upside down, and we're going to be working into the back loop of the chains. As you could see, you turn it to the side and you will see the little V. You go into the back part and you want to make a slip knot. You want to make a single crochet into the next chain space. You're going to make a half double crochet. You want to make a double crochet, and then you're going to make a triple crochet into the next chain space. Then you're going to chain 2. You're going to make a double crochet into the next chain space, a half double crochet into the next chain space, and into the next 4 chain spaces you want to make 4 single crochet. Chain 2, make a single crochet into the next 4 chain spaces. Make 1 single crochet into the next 4 chain spaces. Remember, that is the back loop, and that's supposed to bring you to the center. And you're going to make a chain 1, and you're going to make a double crochet right where, a half double crochet where you join together. So into the next 4 chain space we're going to make 4 single crochet. Remember, we're working in the back loop. You want to chain 2, and you're going to make 4 more single crochet into the next 4 chain spaces. You want to make a half double crochet, a double crochet, chain 2, you're going to make a triple crochet, a double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single crochet, which will be the last chain space. And then you're going to join it together. Chain 1, 2, 3. So you're supposed to have a little square like that. So you're going to chain 3, go back into the same chain 3 space, and you're going to place 2 double crochet. Chain 2, into the first chain 2 space you're going to place a shell, which will be 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 more double crochet. You want to chain 2, chain 2, and you're gonna skip 3 chain space and go into the 4th one, and you're gonna make 3 double crochet. Never mind, you see that I did not skip mine. I only realized it till afterwards, so I had to end up going and do that one over. Chain 2, and into the next corner you're gonna make another shell. So it's 3 double crochet, then chain 2 and 3 more double crochet, and that is where you get a shell. You're gonna chain 2, and you're gonna skip 1, 2, 3 and into the 4th chain space, which will bring me to the half double crochet. You're gonna make 3 double crochet there. Chain 2, and into the next corner, sorry, you want to make another shell. So you want to chain 2, but this time we only skipping 2 chain space and go into the 3rd, and you want to make 3 double crochet into the 3rd. You're going to chain 2, we're back at the next corner, and you want to place 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet, and then you're going to chain 2, and into that chain 3 space you're going to join it together. So you're gonna make 2 slip stitch into the first 2 chain space, and then you're gonna make a single crochet into the chain 2 space, chain up 3, and you want to place 2 double crochet, chain 2, and you're going to the next corner and you're going to make a shell, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet, chain 2, into that chain 2 space you're going to make 3 double crochet there. When you get to the corner you're going to make a shell, then you're going to chain 2, and in every chain 2 space you're going to make 3 double crochet. When you get to the corner you're going to make a shell there. You're going to continue that all the way around until you get to the end, and when you get to the end of the row I'll meet you back. Okay, so I'm at the end. I made my last 3 double crochet into that chain 2 space. I'm going to chain 2, slip stitch on top of the chain 3, and you want to cut off your yarn. Chain 1 and cut off your yarn. So I'm going to add another color, which is the rose pink, You could use the same color that you use to make the heart if you're just using two color, or you could just use the next color that you desire. So we want to start off in the corner of the square. So you're going to make a single crochet, then you chain up 3, and then you place 2 more two double crochet into that chain 2 space. You're going to chain 2 and you place 3 double crochet into that chain 2 space, because the chain 3 count as a double crochet. So you make a shell, you're going to chain 1 into that chain 2 space. You want to place 3 double crochet, chain 1, and you place 3 more double crochet. So we had the corner. You're not going to chain any, you're just going to make a shell when you get to the corner. So before you leave the corner, then is when you're going to chain 1 and make 3 double crochet into that chain 2 space. Chain 1, 3 more double crochet into the next chain 2 space, and you continue that until you get to the end. So I'm at the end. I'm just going to slip stitch, chain 1, and cut off my yarn. So you're going to make 5 more of these hearts, these squares, and I'll meet you back once you're done with your 5. You have to make 4, sorry, so you need a total of 5. So I got my 5 here. So you're going to place them side by side. I already joined 3, place them side by side. I'm just going to join the 4th one, and I'm going to show you how I did that so that you could go ahead and join yours. So I got my darn needle. So on the chain 1 space, I'm going to go into the back loop of that chain 1 space, and the other granny square I'm going to go into the front loop of that chain 1 space. So you go into the back loop of 1 and you go into the front loop on the other side. You go into the back loop, front loop, and you join. You're going into both sides and you join them together. And if you want to make sure that you could count it so that you can make sure that you're joining them equally, not when you get to the end you miss one or so. So I'm just going to join it together. And if you guys have watched unto this point and you guys have not already subscribed, please give me a subscribe. You could like the video if you find it helpful. You could leave a comment, and you could also share. I will greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So I joined mine together. I'm just going to pull the yarn so that it will be flat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it on the wrong side, and I'm just going to go into random spaces, and that's all I did. So I cut off my yarn there. So when you finish joining all of your four squares together, You're just going to put it together like that, and you join it together. Okay, you're supposed to have something like this, like a circle. Yeah, so we're just going to join the last piece, which would be at the top. And this is the same process that you did to join the 4 granny squares together. So you're going to do the same process in joining this. So you're going to join it by every square. Okay, remember it's 4 squares, so you do every corners, if you understand. But you will get it once you place it on top of the yarn. So you're still going into the back loop and the front loop on each side. Finish joining the top together. That part did not record, so you want to make a slip knot. Make a slip knot and go into the chain 2 space, pull through, chain 1, and make a single crochet into that same chain space. And in each chain space you want to make 1 single crochet all the way across. Where you have the chain 1 space, you place 1 single crochet, and you do that in each chain space all the way across. I'm back at the end. I'm just going to slip stitch on top of the chain 1 space. You're going to chain 2. Now we're going to go into the front loop of each chain space, and you're going to make 1 single crochet. Okay, so I finish. I join it together. So I'm just going to talk you through this part, and then I will finish up and come back and show you. So you're going to make 4 single crochet into the first 4 chain space, and into the 5th chain space you want to place 2 single crochet. So it's 4 single crochet into the first 4 chain space, and then you place 2 single crochet into the 5th chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to place 2 single crochet into that next chain space. Do that all the way around. Okay, so I am back at the end. You're going to slip stitch on top of the chain 1 space. You're going to chain up 1, chain 2, and this time you're going to go into 5 chain space, and into the 6th chain space you're going to make 2 single crochet. So you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 5 chain space, and then in the 6th chain space you're going to make 2 single crochet. So you want to go in, you want to continue this process all the way to the end, and when you finish I will come back. So I'm going to finish off mine off camera, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. So once again, thanks you guys so much for watching, and I do hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. And if you do, please leave a like, and don't forget to leave a subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.